It's nearly the end of the year, time to have a quick look back at our 2021 Gravel Rally Sprint Series. If you're a regular follower of our channel, you'll know that we've had a very busy season, particularly in the last couple of months, and it's not been as easy as I would have liked this year to be able to get videos out. So instead, getting very close to the end of the year, we're going to do a wrap of the entire Gravel Rally Sprint Series for 2021. We kicked off the season in early March, and even though it was still technically summertime, well, just into autumn, we'd had plenty of rain already and there were some pretty wet patches. The first round presented a good swag of different types of cars, and that included four-wheel drives dominated by Subarus, and also a great swag of two-wheel drive cars as well, including a Mark I Escort. Round 2. Well, that was an interesting day. It was July and we'd had a bit of rain. However, the mud was very sticky and very slippery, and we spent a bit of time pulling out a couple of bogged cars. So unfortunately, with that and the rain, we didn't get any video footage for round 2, which is a bit unfortunate. On to round 3 in September, and the weather was much nicer. However, it was very cold given that we were into spring. In fact, it was cold enough there was ice on the windscreens. And yes, there was some more boggage on this one. However, that was me with the ute. Whoops. Anyway, good field and a great day of racing. And that brought us through neatly to November for the final round, where for a change there was no water. Instead, it was dry and dusty and there was a little bit of drum with flies. So let's get a rundown of the points and how everybody ended up for the year. And the first place to start would be with the two-wheel drives. Now I'm going to go straight to the special mentions here because there was only 2 rear-wheel drives that rallied for most of the year, and they were Dale Hands, co-driven by Jack Ryan, and Alex and Kim Fincher. The former using a V8 Ford Falcon and the latter using a BMW. And both of them put on a fantastic display during the year and drove really well, and they finished just outside of the podiums for the two-wheel drive. So in the third place in the two-wheel drive was Graham Mogg, co-driven most of the year by Tiana Chapman in his Hyundai Excel. Second place went to Matt and Griffin Hall in their Mitsubishi Lancer, and first overall went to Tiana and Graham in a two-wheel drive Impreza. Righto, let's move on to the outright series for the year, and 10th place went to Matt and Griffin Hall in their Mitsubishi Lancer. 9th place went to Shane Smith and Alana Nolan in their WRX. They only came out and did a couple of events during the year because halfway through the season they decided to pull the car to pieces and build it into a full rally car to go to the State Rally Championship. Michael O'Mahony, known as Irish Mick to us, he did pretty well. He had a bit of trouble on the first round of the series, and then after that it all came together, and for the next few rounds he didn't have too much drama and finished in a solid 8th place. Steve Champion began his racing career with us at the start of the year and progressively picked up as he went along in his Laser TX3. He had a few co-drivers during the year and a little bit of car trouble, and also had to miss around because he had his appendix out as well. Still, regardless of all that, he did very well and finished in 7th place. Tiana and Graham had won the two-wheel drive class, and they didn't do too badly in the outright either. They did have trouble on the 3rd round of the series when the clutch gave out in the Impreza, and then for the 4th round we put them back into the four-wheel drive car and had a good strong finish. In the end, they finished 6th. 5th place was a tie. Rowan Kelty, who had a couple of co-drivers during the year, drove our WRX in the shed build rally sprint car, and he came away with 5th place in the series after 2 rounds. Also in 5th place was Brendan and Phil Sinador. They took their non-turbo four-wheel drive Impreza to an impressive 5th place in their first season. Missing out on the podiums by just 1 spot was Will Carpenter, co-driven by Mark Riesinger in their shared WRX. Unfortunately, on the 3rd round there was a little bit of drama and they had an incident and DNF'd, and that dropped them a little bit in the points. And then unfortunately the 4th round they both missed for family dramas. And that leads us to the podium places. Mark Kelty, co-driven by a couple of different people during the year, effectively Jeremy Mogg finished off the season. He came third using our WRX in the shed, one of our team drivers, very quick and neat, and had he not dropped around in the middle there, probably would have been a little bit higher up as well. One that we've definitely been keeping an eye on and will be a future rally star, I think. Jack Ryan had a couple of co-drivers during the year, however mostly it was Tiana Chapman in the co-driver's seat. He has been doing very well, quietly achieving in the background. Now, if you've followed the channel for a while, you may know he started racing in a VK Commodore, then upgraded to a WRX and has come forward in leaps and bounds. On the final round, he actually won outright, so well done, Jack, for the win, and that gave him the second place in the series for the year, just 5 points adrift from first place. And that left the top spot and it went to Mark Riesinger, co-driven by Will Carpenter in their shared WRX. Mark did very well with flawless drives on 3 of the 4 events, finishing in first place. Unfortunately, they had to miss the last round due to a family issue. So nonetheless, still amassed enough points to take the win. So well done to both of you guys. Great to see. So that's how our 2021 Rally Sprint Series panned out for the year. We certainly had some ups and downs, particularly with the weather. I think everybody had a great time though, which would be the most important thing. I would like to just say quickly, thank you very much to everyone that's entered, watched and commented and liked. It's been much appreciated. Also, being the time of year, it's only a couple of days before Christmas now, so I'd also like to take the opportunity to wish you and your families a safe and happy holiday season, whether you celebrate Christmas or not. I'm sure you're looking forward to the end of the year. We've still got plenty more videos in the pipeline. We might try and get another one out before the end of the year. We'll see how we go. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. I'll catch you again soon. Cheers.